Hey kids, thank you for tuning in. For today's video, we are going to learn about colors. Before we continue, please hit the subscribe button. Hey kids, in this video, we are going to learn about primary and secondary colors. Are you ready? Let's go. Now, look at these three colors. Already? These are what we call as primary colors. Say with me, primary colors. Now, look at the primary color on your left. This is what we call as red. Say with me, red. Now, look at the second primary color on your left. This is what we call as blue. Say with me, blue. Now, let's look at the third and the final primary color on your left. This is what we call as yellow. Say with me, yellow. Now, look at these three colors. Already? These are what we call as secondary colors. Say with me, secondary colors. Hey kids, before we can get a secondary color, we need to mix two primary colors together. Now, let us look at this video, shall we? In order to get purple, we need to mix red and blue. Now, look at the first secondary color on your left. This is what we call as purple. Say with me, purple. Now, let's see how we can get the next secondary color. In order to get green, we must mix blue and yellow color together. Now, let us look at the second secondary color on your left. This is what we call as green. Say with me, green. Now, let's see how we can get the third and the last secondary color, shall we? In order to get orange, we need to mix red and yellow. Now, look at the third and the last secondary color on your left. This is what we call as orange. Say with me, orange. Well done, kids! You have mastered all the colors. Now, let's spell the colors together, shall we? This is what we call as red. R-E-D. Red. This is what we call as blue. B-L-U-E. Blue. This is what we call as yellow. Y-E-L-L-O-W. Yellow. This is what we call as purple. P-U-R-P-L-E. Purple. This is what we call as green. G-R-E-E-N. Green. This is what we call as orange. O-R-A-N-G-E. Orange. Well done, kids. You have spelled all the colors correctly. Now, look at these 6 colors again. Color number 1, 2, and 3 is what we call as primary colors. Meanwhile, for color number 4, 5, and 6 is what we call as secondary colors. Now, look at color number 1 again. Color number 1 is what we call as red. Now, look at color number 2 again. Color number 2 is what we call as blue. Now, look at color number 3. Color number 3 is what we call as yellow. So, red, blue, and yellow is what we call as primary colors. Now, look at color number 4. Color number 4 is what we call as purple. Now, look at color number 5. Color number 5 is what we call as green. Now, let's look at the 6th and the final color together. Color number 6 is what we call as orange. So, purple, green, and orange is what we call as secondary colors. Well done, kids. So that's all. Before you go, please remember to share and hit the subscribe button.